Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldren, and today we are playing The Outer Worlds Spacer Choice Edition. I do have both DLCs for it. I have played this game before. Well, I should say a little bit of this game before. I'm not really sure how far I got into the game, um, lengthwise. I don't know if I was about halfway or not. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I wanted to play this again. I wanted to play it all the way through, so figure not why not do a video. Oops, I hit the mic. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into this. It's a pretty good game. I really liked it. I'm just gonna go on normal difficulty. Um, yeah. I mean, hard wouldn't be too bad, but I think just normal for the first time, actually playing the full game, will be fine. Let's see here. Conversation subtitles on. Show Spark subtitles on. Um, Show cinematic subtitles, yes, and I think that's fine. Yeah.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Okay. The year is 2320. December 5th. I love how they made this intro. It's pretty good. And I have to add a little bit of silliness to it. This guy definitely gives me Rick from Rick and Morty vibes. Pretty sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. Definitely a beautiful game.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
All right. Sorry, stop talking there. I like to not talk over in-game talking. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a beautiful game, even though I'm not playing it in, you know, a decent resolution. I'm playing it in like 1360 by 768 because my monitor is it's a bit old, not that great of a monitor. Anyways, let's get into our attributes. Um, Most of the time in games like this, I like having some decent amount of strength, mainly for carrying stuff in melee. Dexterity is also pretty good. Handguns, dodging, blocking, sneak, lockpick. Those are always good, especially in games like this. Intelligence, probably mostly for persuade and hack. Medical is probably decent, good idea to have. I mean, everything's good. Handguns, lockpicking, still all good. Persuasions and all that, lying, intimidation, hack, science, inspiration. Yeah, it's all, everything's really good. I don't see why you wouldn't just put a point in everything. Um, I mean, you do end up putting more points into individual things, anyways, towards the end, or towards like after you get everything like level 50 or whatever. So might as well start everything out as good. Um, for this, since this automatically gets things up to decent levels, like say I click on range, right now it says 12.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
That's up to 22, which gives it a pretty good boost. And handguns. I like the handguns in this game from what I've played. Long guns are alright. Heavy guns are alright. One of the things you definitely need, though, is stealth.
Sneaking. If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony.
The sneaking, the hacking, and lockpicking definitely comes in handy. I mean, most of the stuff does come in handy, but you can get most of this later on anyways by leveling up, so. But yeah, I like stealth and ranged first. Let's do that. Now for this, it kind of depends. I guess this will kind of depends on what kind of character you want to build. Let's see here. I'll just go with. You know what? I'll go with I normally go with. At least what I went with last time was science.
I wonder what experiments you were subjected to.
Most of these aren't really much to them. I mean, they're a little bit of a bonus, I guess. So, yeah. Next, we've got appearance. All right. With male. I don't remember why I made my character look like last time. In real life, I'm pretty pale right now. Eye color. Oops, that's skin color again. Yeah, there we go. Eye color. Those are pretty crazy ones. Really bright, really dark. Ooh, I like that one. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna mess with most of this. With hair. Not sure what to go with hair wise. How about something slightly long, but not too long like that? Yeah, something like that. Let's go with green because that's my favorite color. Oops. There we go. Brows look fine. Facial hair, I think it's like at the end here. Is it that one or that one? There we go. Close to my beard, but not quite. Oh, let's make that green as well. This has more options for green colors. Didn't quite match the sheen of the hair up top, but that's fine. Most games are like that. I noticed that in Star Trek Online. The beards are always darker than the head hair. Anyways, features. Change the age. Make them really old. Makeup, dirt, scars. Let's go with a random scar. No, that's not much. There we go. It's a whole bunch of little scratches here and there. I guess they're more than just scratches, but anyways, that looks fine. Next, name. Frel. Dren. Enter. I think that is it. All right, let's get into it. All right, yeah. Everything was good.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
I do like the look of the ships in this game. They're pretty good. Most games are pretty good about having really decent looking ships. Alright, Terra 2. Taking some damage.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 9%. Skip
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I like how they use the same joke, kinda. Just shows that his ship's not working really, really great.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
One of the things he doesn't...
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
The only things that doesn't make any sense is he doesn't have any loot for us. I think he'd have like a gun or something. Yeah. Definitely a beautiful game. Definitely not running in high graphics or anything. We got most of everything on medium. And my graphics card is only 970, so still looks pretty good. All right, let's get going here. Jump for space. There we go. Crouch. Pretty basic. Shift sprint. First loot. There we go. Yeah, there's stealth mechanics. You like how you can see through everything that you're, the grass that you're stealth in. You don't see me. There you go. All right.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
If I want to heal myself, it's F.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Alright, let's patch you up then.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
How are you feeling?
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Let's see. What is this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Alright, let's see. I can persuade them. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun. I'll go get help. And lie to them. Someone grounded their ship illegally. I'll hunt them down for you. Intimidate. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. I'm gonna play a nice guy, I guess, through this playthrough.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Alright.
All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Alright, can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous Saltuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay then, I am off. And I'm gonna take your loot. It's all mine now. Especially the hacking stuff. Mag picks, those are good. Food's alright. I don't really use much food in most games. Sometimes I do if they're actually beneficial. Alright, let's blow this up.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Alright, tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain proceeds time differently. Processing the tactical time dilation, TTD, button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Q to activate. All right. So instead of having VATS, you get slow down time. Okay, explosive objects. Some barrels right here that can explode.
Break you!
Alright, pretty good so far. Always loot stuff. Definitely want to loot. I do tend to loot everything I see. All right. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lock picking skill helps you get to places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Alright, only need 2 for this. That's good. Telescoping staff. I'm not gonna go through all this. It's pretty, standard stuff. Weapons. Yep. Alright. Let's head out, and I think there's some more bad guys up ahead. Yep. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's rush in there.
You hiding? Scared?
There we go. One of the things that kind of sucks about this game is all this grass. Sometimes you can't see the bodies and stuff, but if you crouch down in it, you can see them. So if you ever lose anything, just crouch. Oh, where's the other guy? There he is. Alright.
Hey!
Now.
Get over here before you get yourself killed!
What's up?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech! Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates hold up at the cave. It's just a land violation. Let it go. Already dealt with a few marauders. With 2.
Really? How is he?
Yeah, he'll make it help him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Alright, persuade. Do Spacer Choice guards back down for a challenge. Lie. I bet you could get those marauders to tell you where the owner of the ship is. Intimidate. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Don't worry, you sit tight. I'll handle it. Cowards, I'll do it myself. What should I go for? Kind of curious what that would be.
You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
All right.
Fresh meat! Did you bleed? I'm out! Reloading! Stay down, miscreant!
Okay, where was that one at? There he is. Hide in the grass, I see. Good loot on you? Nope. Ammo's fine. Alright.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Alright, let's get in the ship.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Like the
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
I'm coming, hold on.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way. Not appropriate.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
And you get the ship up in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
He was supposed to meet me when I landed.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Let's see here. Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry. Lion Marauder's got him. He met my escape pod. All right. Head first. Ooh. Should I lie to her? Or just say he's dead? Or tell her the truth? I best say tell her the truth.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne, or you can't fly. Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead. Let's go with the first one.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Let's see here. Where am I supposed to get something like that? Engineering. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, Ada, I got it. Thanks. Captain Unreliable. I like it. Knock it off with the captain, Hawthorne. Yeah, sure.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright, got my first skill. Alright. Let's see here. What do I want to put it in? I guess I got 10 points. I can increase my handguns, long range, all my weapons here. Do some dialogue or some more stealth. Let's go ahead and put a little bit in dialogue. And what else would be a good one to put it in right away? But I'm not gonna do much early on with melee or the defense. Yeah, I think dialogue is really good early on. Being able to persuade and stuff. Let's get all these extra stuff. Yeah. Last 2 points. I put 1 in range, 1 in stealth. That should be good for now. Let's also get our first perk. There. Alright. Alright, we got base health. Tactical time dilation, meter max. Damage 1 alone. Walk speed, sprint speed. Minus 25% weapon and armor duration loss, or durability loss, not duration. Companion crit chance, good. Science weapon magazine, not gonna get that for a while. Science weapons are. Is there a science weapon on this planet? I can't remember. Damage per flaw, don't have any flaws yet. Base armor rating, pretty good. Let's see. Additional ammo, stock on vendor, additional consumables, general stock on vendor. Might be okay later on. I can't remember what the and general part is. This part right here, the general. Could that mean like mods and stuff probably? Just like that. Carry weight is always good. Recharge, time dilation is good. Fast travel while encumbered. 50% XP from companion kills and vendor prices down. I think for now, I'm just gonna go with this. I always go with carry weight, so that's fine. Apply. That should be good. Let's go look at my inventory. Anything new yet that I really want to equip? All right. A couple things I want to pick up and look at. Let's see here. We got this.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Always good to have free loot. Yeah, it's everything.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
I think I'm good. Well, that's pretty weak. About ready to break. Don't have any mods or anything right now. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip. See, that's two-handed. There we go. I'll go with two-handed weapons for now, I guess. Let's see. We got assault rifle. That's heavy ammo. This is light ammo, same as the pistol. So I don't really need that. Actually, put that there. That should be good. Not have much heavy ammo. It's not yet, anyways.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. Really, after I patched up your friend. Let's see, lie, you've got it all wrong. I am a Starship Safety Inspector. Attack, you take down payments in warrant violations. I'm just gonna lie.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
All right. On to town. Do like ships flying around. Ooh, if I remember correctly, I can't remember if loot's always the same or not. I think there's a sniper rifle up here. Some bad guys.
Playtime! Weak to find you!
Oh, they see me. Hold on. I'm good at aiming, I swear. Get back here. Where are you going? Nope. Alright, bodies. You're there. Grab all your goodies. Maybe not all the aim drops for the same. I could have sworn there was a sniper rifle over here last time I played. Right? Could have sworn there was one. Was it in here or was it out in the open? I can't remember now. Oh, see one. Huh. I guess all loot is truly random except for specific items. Oh well. Anyways. Let's head to town. Alright, here we are. Got a volcano in the background.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Space.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Let's see. I never got your name. Freldren. Let's see. Did they pay you to chat with strangers? Sly. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain Unreliable. Is that why you've got a pair of armed guards? Just because I'm going to get some XP points. No lie.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about Power Regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker, What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
It depends on the work. You offering a job. I do what I want. You're asking the wrong person. I'm not interested in. It's depend on the work.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You make people pay for their own graves. Can't you collect the fees yourself? Let me ask you about some.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
You collect it yourself.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
All right, I'll collect it for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay, where can I find them?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There's something else I wanted to ask
Yeah?
you. So what else you got? Very bad shape, keep you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a junior humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lost a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
See, what are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
There was an option there where I can take care of them for them.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head.
Keep
Work's
this.
been real good. Former people.
You've got marauder problems. I can take care of that.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
All right, thanks for your time. All right. Let's head into town. First, let's rob him. I think this is his house. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy only an all expense pay trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. All right. Yeah, free loot. It's always good to get free loot. Grab all these shovels, even though I don't really need them. Lockers. Ooh, a helmet. Don't have enough for that. It's just more flavor text, lore, I guess, or whatever. But I could go through all that stuff. More stuff up here. As long as you don't get caught stealing stuff, you can sell it, make some money. Oh, I don't have enough for that either. Actually, wait. There we go. There's one. This should give me enough. Yep. There you go. Some helmets. Yeah, it's everything in here. Go ahead and check out those helmets. Alright, let's see. Medium armor. Got 9. The armor rating. Lockpick +5. Heavy armor. 16 armor. It's pretty good. But I want that lock picking, so let's get that on. I should have put that on before lock picking something. I would have saved myself a lockpick. Anyways, I think there's a couple more things down here to loot. Yep. There's a lot of hidden stuff like that. Pretty good to get most of it. Get some decent amount of money. Money does come in handy in this game. One thing I'm going to grab over here really quick. First I'll read this. Alright. Damaged letter. Anna, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest, say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't enough in the end. Love, Dad. So a lot of sad stuff going on. All right, some loot. All right. A lot of loot like that, just kind of hitting around in the cities and stuff. Probably won't go after all of it. It'll take too much time. Yeah. Game definitely gives a bit of I was gonna say not quite like Fallout vibes. I mean, it's got a little bit of that, but it's got more of like what is it? What am I thinking of? BioShock? Yeah, that kind of atmosphere. Visually, it's got a bit of
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
maybe a little bit of, I don't know, Been a while since I played Bioshock. Visually, maybe not quite exactly. Do like a lot of logos for stuff. Pretty good. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue on with this first little bit of the
Do you
game
think
here.
corporate's ever gonna visit?
Go ahead and talk to... What's his name again? Reed Thompson, that's his name. Do you like
Miss
to work in
Holcomb, I
elevators?
need you to explain this with less of the grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Let's see here. Reed, I was told I should talk to you. You must be in Boston Town. I'll wait until you're finished. Let's just go with the first one.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Let's see here. You have wrong idea about me. Uniform. What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Let's see. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one, and I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Fry myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
All right. I think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Let's see. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Let's see. see here. Let's go with. Let's just see how I can help.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Let's see here. Oh, they recognize her.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Workers must have left town for a reason. What if she doesn't come back? You're asking me to cut off power to the entire community? Ooh. What if she doesn't come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I can use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Well, let's get going. Companions. Yay. Help you out in a lot of ways. Alright, let's go.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Sure,
Sorry.
why not?
Got it. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about deserters, so what if... So what's the other side of it? Figure Reed doesn't exactly strike me as most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Let's see. How did you know deserters? Yeah.
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Let's see here. Can't blame anybody wanting to leave. Sometimes got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Alright, guess it wouldn't hurt. Stop by there.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright. Let's go talk to Vicar Max.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Is it clean? I guess the outside's clean. Go ahead and grab this. There's a lot of items like that where you can just pick up and they're like little special items. OSI Veil. Yeah. Not really sure what this one does. I think it just goes into Vicar's room on your ship, which, spoiler, Vicar. But anyways.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Let's see. Provider wants to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. You know, I'm an outsider. What sorts of spiritual advice do you offer? Just thought of something else. You get going. Buddy.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Let's see here. Fix geothermal plant, cut off power to Adelaide's deserters, cut off power to deserters if you can answer quickly. I'm in a hurry. Let's go with that one.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of them?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
We don't have enough intelligence. Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls. So what's your advice?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is it impossible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yeah, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right. Let's get going.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
First, though, I want to stop off and...
Have your rations yet?
We'll go talk to... what, sheriff? Is that what
Almost
she is?
lost a finger in the cannabis day.
I've never actually been in here.
Oh, constable.
Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion, Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Let's see. If you need any help with marauder problems, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
All right. Questions, if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Let's see. Oh, probably shouldn't mention him. So, who do you work for, Spacer Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Aw.
The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Who is she, Hermes? All right. Yeah, I think that's probably it for now. All right, let's get going.
Wish we had some better rations.
Just the way
This is
it goes,
Pavati's
bud.
house over here.
This is where the magic happens?
Yep.
Well, science. But it still happens here.
All right. Okay.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
We're partners now. I need it. I'm also gonna look in your fridge. Take this too. And everything else. There's a few more things upstairs. Money is very important in this game.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
It's okay. I found all the food myself. I'm good.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Is that everything?
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Okay. Flowers are cool. This is the bathroom.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
I'm good.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Alright, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get going. Where is the door? We'll go out. This way? Yeah. Oop. I just looked at the time. All right, I think that'll be a good stopping point for here. Yeah, definitely play some more. I'm not sure what my upload schedule will be on this. It'll probably be once a week, at very least. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.